Hello everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be seeing this overlapping blouse. My last tutorial, I share with you guys how to go about the drafting. So if this is something you are interested in, let us go ahead with the sewing. If you are yet to see the drafting tutorial, you will need to see that so as not to get confused. And the first thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and weave the necessary part. As you can see, I'm going to weave the overlapping area and also the back panel facing. And once I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead to use the facing to turn the neckline so as to give it a very good finishing. And after that, I'll go ahead and notch the neckline area carefully so as to make it relax whenever I want to iron. And once I'm done with the notching, I'm going to flip the facing to the other side, that is the wrong side, and top stitch it. Whenever you want to top stitch, you top stitch to the facing, not to the fabric. You're going to top stitch to the facing, not to the fabric. Did you understand that? And once I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and give it a very good pressing, and I'm going to iron it very well. And that's that about the back panel. Now we're going to move on to the front panel. I'm going to use one of the panel to turn each other, like more of like facing, and you have to be very careful whenever you are doing that so as to not to make any mistake. So once you are done turning it carefully, both the keyhole and the neckline, you have to be careful whenever you are doing that. Just watch closely as what I'm doing. You are going to get it right. Once you are done doing that, you are going to make sure you notch it carefully. If you notch it very well, it's going to make the neckline relax very well. So you are going to go ahead and notch it carefully as I'm doing. When you are done, once you are done notching it, you take it over to your ironing table and iron it very well. In fact, in order to have a more relaxed neckline whenever you are done ironing, you can go ahead and sew your hemi gum together with the neckline when you want to turn it, so that when you want to iron, it's going to lay properly. Yeah, thank you. And that's the hemi gum I'm talking about. And here, as you can see on your screen, I already ironed my neckline. The keyhole is showing properly and the neckline is also showing properly. I ironed it down very well, as you can see. And the next thing we are going to do is to pin it down carefully so as to fold the overlapping area, as you can see what I'm doing on the screen. And please, before you do that, make sure you hold your dart, because that was the mistake I made. I have to go back and loosen up the overlapping area so that I can pick my dart. So do well to pick your darts before you top stitch the overlapping area. Did you understand? So once you are done picking your dart, then you can pick the overlapping area the way I'm doing it. And please pin it down very well. Pin it down very well before you go ahead so that it won't be moving around. Now this is particular fabric that I'm using is kind of shaking. So do well to pick your darts. Once you are done picking your darts, then you fold your overlapping area. Did you understand? And once you are done doing that, we are going to bring it on a pack pattern and join the zipper allowance. You join the zipper allowance so that you can iron it properly, and it's going to give you that crease line so that you can follow it when you want to fix your zipper. And once you are done joining your zipper allowance, you go ahead and weave the edges. You understand? With the edges of the zipper allowance is pretty simple and easy, as you can see what I'm doing on the screen. It's very simple. And once we are done doing that, we'll go ahead and pick our darts for the pack panel. You pick the first dart and you also pick the second dart. And once you are done picking your darts, take it over to the ironing board and give it a very nice ironing, a good pressing. You understand what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, this is what it looks like once I'm done with my dart picking. That's the front panel you are seeing there, and also that's what the back panel also look like after giving it a very good pressing. So the next thing we are going to do now is to fix our zipper. Yeah, you are going to fix your zipper. For this kind of blouse, it's more advisable to use an invisible zipper. By doing that, it's going to give it that professional look when you use invisible zipper for this kind of blouse. Though you can use anyone that you have at hand, but then it's quite advisable to use an invisible zipper. So here, as you can see, I'm fixing my zipper. Once you are done fixing the zipper, go ahead and join the two sides, join your shoulder and fix your sleeve. And tada, that's the end of this sewing tutorial. It's very easy and it's pretty simple. So let me know in the comment section if you find this tutorial helpful, and don't forget as well to hit on the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell so as to get notified whenever I drop new tutorial. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.